I'm live. I'm live. Hello, hello. Come on in. Welcome to Sunday night skin treats. We're going to have a good time tonight. We're going to do some skincare. We're going to chit chat. I've got my empties to share with you all, and I'm going to do a mask giveaway. So stick around. This is subscribers only for the live stream chat. However, anybody can watch the replay and leave a comment afterwards. So I'm ready to get started. As you can see, I did do my brows today, and I have a little bit of mascara on, and I did wear a little bit of lip gloss today, but that was about all the makeup that I wore today. So anyway, I don't have much to remove. And as soon as somebody comes in for the chat, I will get started. In the meantime, I'm going to pull my empties basket around where I can get to it. And then I'm going to pull my trash can around where I can drop things in the wastebasket once I've showed you what's in my empties. So there may not be a whole lot of stuff in here. I don't know. We'll see. We'll get into it. And there's a handful of mask packets behind me, but I'll probably just skip that tonight. Y'all know I always do a lot of masks. Anyway, I can review the masks another time. So I'm excited. I'm excited to be with y'all. Yay. We're expecting really nice weather over the next few days. I mean, up into the 70s. Yeah, they're not handy. They're behind me, and I have to turn into a human pretzel to reach behind me and get them. So, anyway, it's only like 3 or 4 packages. It's not much. And they can wait. I do have maybe 1 or 2 mask packages in the bin here, but how are you doing, Jen? How you doing, Jen, my friend? Sweet Pea's ready to go to bed. She must have. We left town for the day, and so a lot of times I think I don't know for sure, but I have a suspicion that she's on guard duty and she barks at every little thing while we're gone. Hey, Janae, how are you? I know y'all still got snow there in the upper lands in Northernville, but it is crazy weather here. I mean, there was a funny little reel on Groundhog Day where Punxsutawney Phil said, the weather, um, he's predicting the weather for most of the country. He said, except for Tennessee, because they have their own weather. So I do believe we're going to have an early spring here. Yeah, old man Winter's done lost his mind. But anyway, as we were driving today, as we left town, it's a rural area, where we drive to. And so it's like those 2-lane highways. And there was so much tree damage, people's houses, just, you know, a lot. We experienced a lot of tree breakage in our town and the surrounding region. And there's just a lot of damage. Hey, Sylvia, how are you doing? So, it's different when you live in the city because there's not, you don't have these trees that are like 100 years old that when they fall, they fall and block the road or block somebody's driveway or they fall on somebody's roof and just cave their house in. You just don't see that, I don't think, up north as like you do down here. Anyway, I can just imagine the insurance companies and are going crazy with people filing claims, and the light companies are working night and day like these crazy 12-hour shifts to, compensate for the damage and try to. I mean, they haven't even got to us yet. We're a low priority, even though we've got a power line practically on the ground. So, anyway, it's crazy. It's crazy. You're from the city of trees. uh, 8 degrees. Oh my gosh. 72 in California. Well, Sylvia, we're going to catch up with you this week. Our weather, listen, we had the low of 28 degrees last night. I believe it was last night or the night before. And tomorrow we're going up to the low 70s for the high. So it's like way down to way up, all in a matter of like 36 hours. And that's the way it is here in Tennessee, in the winter. Our winters are really mild. We have some cold weather and we do get that occasional ice and snow, but it usually melts away immediately or within a day or two. This time, since we did have ice, it took about 3 days, but then the temperatures just bounce right back up. Feels like 3 degrees here. Wow. Currently here, it is mostly cloudy and 49 degrees. That's what my computer says. So, anyway, we enjoyed the day, the drive, out to Alabama, where we go to some Sundays. It was really pleasant. It was a, warm, not really warm. I mean, we were running the heater in the car, but it was a warmer type day. It was in the 50s, you know. It's almost 10 p.m. Yeah, it's time for you to go to bed, Jen. I don't know what time you go to bed. I'm just teasing. I think that Sweet Pea's ready to go to bed. She came to me and she's like, "Mom, let's go to bed." I could see it in her eyes. She's at 8:30. She's ready to go. She's on her own little time clock, and I mean, she takes naps during the day too. But 8:30 at night, she's ready to lay out for the night. Midweek, we will be down into the 40s with rain. Sounds like a spring rain to me. My earring is twisted. I carry Leo to bed and he growls. Oh, he don't want to go to bed? Aw, baby, he wants to stay awake. That's funny. Sweet Pea loves to sleep. If I had to add up all the hours that she sleeps in one day, I would say it's between 12 and 18, somewhere running through there. She sleeps quite a bit. He's always passed out on the couch. Oh, he don't want to leave the couch. The couch is his bed. That's cute. Y'all, as you can see, I don't have much makeup on. I only did my brows and put on a little bit of mascara, and I wore lip gloss. And that's all I wore today. I mean, it was like 5 minutes and I was out the door. So I don't have much to remove tonight, but I am going to use some micellar water and get what I have off and put on a toner. I'm right at the end of this micellar water, this particular bottle. So I'm hoping I can toss it into the empty. And that's what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to chit chat with y'all, do my usual mask giveaway, and I'm going to share my empties. I don't think I have very many mask empties in the bin. I didn't put them in the bin as I really didn't know what I was going to do tonight, to be honest with you. And our mail lady ran today on a Sunday, which was really strange. And she dropped off my Ipsy Extra box, but I didn't want to share that tonight because it doesn't take long. It's only like 6 products with the boost item. And it takes longer to share empties than it does to share an empty box. So I thought, well, since the live stream's longer than a regular video, I would share my empties in the live stream tonight. So I hope that's okay with you guys. I mean, you guys like empties. You want to see what I've been using, don't you? This is the KVD tubing mascara. It's called Full Sleeve. And the more I use it, the more I like it. And it comes off really easily. So, but you don't want to, if you sneeze and your eyes water, or if you're weeping, for any reason whatsoever, it's gonna come off. It's gonna make, its mark underneath your eyes, and it's not a smudge mark. It's a where it actually slides off your lashes. But I do like it. So if you're having a good dry eye day, it's a good one. But you can see how black it is. It is a good black mascara. And I like the wand. It looks like a mace almost. It's like a ball on the end of it. And so it's kind of hard to get used to, but once you get used to it, it's really nice because I don't know if you're like me, but I use the tip of the wand more than I do the actual wand itself, the straight part of it. And a lot of product gathers there since there is a ball. And it's just really nice to, have that all right there to use. You don't have to dip back in. You can do both eyes and even go back over what you've done for a second coat without having to dip back in. So that's really nice. I'm going to call this done, y'all. There's like a drop in there. So anyway, we'll start with that here in a few minutes. But for right now, I want to put on a toner. I've been trying to use this one right here up. It's called Balance Me. It's a BHA exfoliating concentrate. I've been using that this week because I've really needed to concentrate on the exfoliation. I've just had a lot of dry flakes. My skin was going through a turnover, and so I decided that this exfoliating toner would be. I used a scrub, but then this toner, I've been using it. I got to get back to my Clinique, but I want to use a couple of things up. What kind of toners are y'all using through this dry skin winter season to help get flakes off? And this is a good one, by the way. Is the picture coming through okay, y'all? Am I pixelating? Is it buffering? How are things going on y'all's end? So anyway, just like that, the makeup is off. Anyway, you got to be careful with this one because there's no. It's just a and it it'll leak out. You'll use too much if you're not careful. I think I just spilled some on my blouse. All right. So there's that. As you can see, I'm over in my makeup area again tonight, close to the heater. And my empties were right here, and I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and do it again over here tonight. I'm gonna try to keep that glare. I need to scoot over this way a little bit. There's a light, a little lamp, and a mirror right behind me, and I don't want that to blind y'all. Looks great. Awesome. Awesome. This was my lip combo for today, by the way. This little sample from Tarte. It's called the Maracuja Juicy Lip. And I barely push it up far enough to where it's kind of soft and smushy like. But anyway, if you just barely push it up to where it's just barely coming, over the top, You can rub it across your lips like a lip balm, and there is a little bit of shine. And then I topped it with this lip gloss from the Gourmand Girls from the Trap collection. And I like this lip gloss a lot better than I thought that I would. Even though it's purple, it has pink reflex in it, and it just works with so many colors. I've tried all kinds of combinations this last week or two, and I've loved every single one of them. So I wanted to put a bug in your ear for that. My brows today were done with my favorite, the Brow Gal. Love this pencil. Very long lasting. You can sharpen it and use it a dozen times before you have to sharpen it again. And then, of course, there's the spoolie on the other end. And the formula is not too waxy, but there is a little bit of play to it where you can, run the brush through it and, make it the brow look a lot more natural that way. And then you still have enough substantial, um, the product is still substantial enough to hold up when you add a gel to set them. So I like that really, really well. It's a really good product. It's underrated. I think a lot of people sleep on it. Anyway, it's by Tanya Crooks, and it's my favorite out of all the ones I've ever used, including the Anastasia Beverly Hills and the Benefit one. I use the Urban Hydration Apple and Banana Cleanser Toner. Ooh, that sounds wonderful. Hey, Emily, how are you doing? Good to see y'all. Hope y'all had a good day today. Hope you were able to leave your house. I got out. It's the first time in 2 weeks, y'all. I got out of the house. We went for that ride. We went out of town and spent the afternoon about 6 hours, 7 hours out of town. And it was wonderful. It was just what I needed, the break that I needed. And I'm such a homebody that's not working, is it? I keep scooting where that glare is showing. I'm such a homebody that I like being at home and I enjoy just hanging out here, creating videos and, you know, being online with my friends and Facebook and playing games and just doing, just being a digital creator. I just enjoy that so much. And then, of course, my dog is here. I don't like to leave her very much. And then my husband, I like to be at home with him when he's home from work. And I just don't like to get out too much. And, so I feel like sometimes I get in a rut of staying at home though, and I have to force myself sometimes to, you know, it's like my heart's not really into it, getting out of the house. But once I do get out, I enjoy it so much. So anyway, oh, your baby's, you got to put the baby to sleep. He's got a runny nose. Bless his little heart. Bless his little heart. I hope he feels better soon. All right, y'all. I'm going to go through these empties and then I'm going to do some skincare. First up, well, let me start with the micellar water. First up is the micellar water. Y'all know this is a ride or die for me. This is the micellar cleansing water in the waterproof formula with the blue cap. And I use this all the time for years now. I love this stuff. It is definitely a repurchase item. So I used one of those. I'm about to use up another because I had one in each station. Then we have the Eco Sheets, the laundry detergent called Earth Breeze. we use these. I'm on a regular subscription with them, and I love these things. They donate back to those that are in need. For every pack that's sold, they donate sheets for 10 loads to those that are in need. It just, it saves on plastic, and it's machine safe, and you can use it with cold and warm water. And it makes the clothes smell nice. It gets them good and clean. And there's just a lot of pluses. It takes up less space in the laundry room. And anyway, I talk about these a lot when I get them every other month. So anyway, they're safe for your pipes and your septic system, and so you can use it with any kind of machine, a front loader, top loader, whatever. So they come in two-part sheets, and you tear them in half, unless you have a big heavy load. So anyway, you can get about 60 loads of clothes you can wash with one envelope. So it's a good deal. All right. I finally used up the Garnier Fructis fortifying shampoo. This is, it doesn't take much to shampoo my hair because my hair is so fine and thin, and it's porous, so it lathers up really easy. Plus, I only shampoo my hair like once a week. And so, anyway, but this has niacinamide and apple extract in it, and my hair responds really, really well. And I bought this as a set with the conditioner, but this conditioner was used up a while back. But anyway, I finally used up the shampoo, and I have replaced this. So that was good. I'm just going to plow through here and get some of these bigger items out of the way first. This is the fragrance-free aloe and vitamin E wipes, the Equate brand from Walmart. And I use these to wipe off my fingers and, swatches and stuff like that. I don't clean makeup off my face with them, and I don't use them in the bathroom, but I do like to buy these packages for makeup removal. So anyway, I used up a packet of those. There's 80 wipes in the package, and that is a repurchase item. Let's see here. I used a package of cotton rounds from the Dollar Tree. This Assured brand. You get 80 cotton rounds in a package for $1.25. I buy these all the time. I use them all the time to remove makeup with the micellar water, and they work really good. So that's definitely a repurchase item as well. And then let's see. I've been trying some different hand sanitizers. I've got like 3 or 4 different kinds in the house right now. This one is from Smart Care. It came from Michelle, Wavy Like the Ocean. She sent me a gift package, and I believe she bought this at the Dollar Tree, but my Dollar Tree didn't have them. So, but I really liked it because, it's just a little sprayer, and you just, pump it out, and it smells really good. This is called Sweet Pea, and she bought it because my dog's name is Sweet Pea, but it's got a really nice, fresh, floral scent. Anyway, but I did like it. So when I went to the Dollar Tree to try and find it, it wasn't there. So I wound up getting this hand sanitizer here called Extra Care. It's a package of 2, and so it was two bottles of sanitizer for $1.25, which is actually a better bargain as far as more for your money. Anyway, it's 70% alcohol, and this is the thing about hand sanitizer. I don't know how y'all feel about it. I don't think it is a good substitute for washing your hands with soap and water. I think it's a good like a refresher. If you just want to get some stuff off of your hands, something sticky or, just like a go between, between to tie you over until you can get to some soap and water. I don't know. Y'all let me know how you feel about hand sanitizer. I went to physical therapy one time. This is back when I had a back injury, and they didn't have any soap in the bathroom. I couldn't believe it. All they had was this sanitizer. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. And you think at a doctor's office or a therapist's office, they're going to have soap, but they didn't. And it shocked me, you know, because I don't think it's, a lot of people think of it as a substitute, but it's, it cuts down on some bacteria, but it doesn't kill it all, you know. Uh, that's my rant for the day. All right. Here's a mask package that's in the empties bin. It's those eye patches, the ones from Spa Life, the brightening ones with the cucumber and the lemon. And these strips, there's 12 pairs in each package. It took me a while to use these because, um, they were part of my rotation. But anyway, Lois sent me these, and I liked them so well that I went out and I bought I bought myself 4 packages. They were packages for, I forgot now. Anyway, it was a good price on the Spa Life website, and they're 20-minute masks. And so anyway, I would definitely buy these again. So the website is www.myspalife.net. If you guys are looking for some good eye patches. Anyway, let me just type it in. And that way y'all can get to it if you're interested. Sometimes, you don't need 30 pairs. Sometimes you just want to buy 12 pairs, and alternate them with other skincare products. Okay, it's wintertime, but I did empty a Javi, y'all. And I opened up another one, and I still have one more open after it gets gone. So even though it's winter, I still am occasionally drinking these iced lattes that I love so much. But anyway, 35 servings, per bottle. All it takes is a teaspoon. And I like mixing it with iced milk and creamer. Can't forget the creamer because that, adds the flavor. So we stocked up during the holidays on uh, pumpkin pie spice creamer, and I still have some in the refrigerator. Here is a bottle of cologne that my husband used up. Black Magic Match. And this smells really good. I'm not sure where we got this at. It could have been from the drugstore, or it could have been from Walmart. It could have been, it don't smell cheap, but it's not super expensive either. What do I think of the flavors of Javi? Oh, I'm stuck with the original. I never have broke down them. I think when I sign back up, after I use up what I've got in the house and I sign back up, I may try alternating the original with, you know, like a mocha or something. I don't know. Anyway, we it's possible that we got this at the Dollar Tree. It doesn't smell cheap though. It smells nice. I liked it on him. I thought it was pretty good. Now here is a scent. It was a sample that came. Um, I forgot where I got it at. It could have been in an allure box. It's possible. And Sylvia, you may remember because you get allure. But anyway, it's called Taka or Toka Layla. Laila. Anyway, it's just a little sample, and here's what the bottle looks like, if you can see that. But anyway, I had one from Scentbird that came. The Scentbird size, which is 0.27 fluid ounces, or like 120 sprays. And this right here lasted me, I don't know, 4 or 5 times. There's still a little bit down in there. I can't get it all out. But I do like the way it smells. It's very nice. Anyway, it's called Layla by the Taka brand, Tocca. Anyway, I do like it, and I'm glad that I do have the larger size from Scentbird. So, yeah, that's what I do, Jen. I add flavor creamers to, make it taste different, and that's why I think that's one of the reasons why I've stuck with the original Javi, because it offers me that kind of versatility. Okay, let's see. Let's continue here. Y'all, this was so good. The Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. I used this up in no time because I couldn't get away from it. I mean, that thing is like bone dry. It's the kind of cream that if you've got dry combination skin like me, it's heavy enough to satisfy what you want for a night cream, but it's not so heavy that you wake up with, you know, uh, tons of oil pulled up on your nose. And it smells so good. I mean, it's a really nice cream. I wouldn't use it during the day though. It's a little heavy for me for the daytime, but for nighttime it's perfect. Chocolate sauce would be great, or caramel. Yeah, and see that's what I like. I like those caramel macchiatos, um, caramel iced lattes, chocolate mocha or mint, what anything that I can find at Walmart that's sugar free, and creamer. That's what I usually go for. All right. I wanted to talk about these lashes, y'all. I broke out a new pair of lashes uh, through the course of the winter from Violet Voss. These fit me so good. And they are just synthetic lashes. They're faux mink synthetic lashes. And the style is wisp or wisp out you, which is so cute because they're using a play on words there with the word wisp. And but anyway, I did trim the ends of them off because my eyes are kind of small, and I wanted them to actually be the right length. But as far as the curve of my eye, they fit so good. So anyway, they're on Instagram at Shop Violet Voss. If you guys are false lash wearers, they're probably not cheap. I don't know what the price is, because I haven't made the purchase myself, but the ones that I like to wear are from Amazon, and they're cheaper, and I get like 12 pairs for, you know, they're like $1 a pair when you work it all out. Anyway, they're really nice. And you can wear them and wear them and wear them and wear them and wash them and wear them, and they're very durable, and they look so nice. They're flattering, and they have multiple layers, so they're nice and fluffy, and I really like that. They're called Kiro Miru. The Kiro Miru lash, Kiro Miro, or something like that. I know y'all. If you watch my videos, I talk about them from time to time. Y'all, that glare on that mirror is bugging me. I'm trying to sit in front of it. It's from this ring light right here. Anyway, I hope it's not bothering y'all. Anyway, but like I said, Jen, right now I've got 2 things of pumpkin pie spice creamer in the refrigerator. I got to drink But I don't make those iced lattes near as often in the wintertime as I do, in the warmer months. But I need to focus on getting that used up because I think they do expire. I need to check that. I need to check my expiration dates. I do that regularly with the milk. I'm like, when does the milk expire? We got over a half a gallon of milk. I'm like, I need to drink that up. So then I'll drink iced lattes for a couple of days and, help drink the milk up. All right. And then we have, let's see, this is from Glow Recipe, the Watermelon Glow PHA and BHA Pore Tight Toner, which is another one of those clarifying type toners that helps exfoliate your skin, with the chemical. It's a chemical exfoliant. And I seem to be drawn to toners that do that, clarifying toners that, exfoliate that, and even cleansers that do this, cleansers and toners that help with all of that. That just helps me stay on top of, you know, keeping those dead flakes off. But this one from Glow Recipe was nice. It has a nice scent. It smells. Um, it's really pleasant. It smells kind of fruity. It says watermelon glow, like it's supposed to smell like watermelon, which it kind of does, but it kind of doesn't. Anyway, I'm not mad at it. It's just if someone wants to put this underneath my nose and say, what does that smell like? I wouldn't say watermelon. But anyway, it's nice. I'd like to have the full size of this. I don't know if I'm going to go out and buy it though, because I've got toners in the house that I need to use, including my favorite, the Clinique, the full size bottle. Okay, let's get through with this. I got a few more things here, y'all. Look, I used up an ink pen all the way down to the bottom. I mean, every bit of that ink pen got used up, y'all. Usually I lose them or, you know, or one of my animals might get a hold of it and chew on it or something. But anyway, that's what's happened in the past. But anyhow, this is like 2 times now I've actually used up an ink pen. All right. Then I used up the argan body oil. It's called Coconut Kiss. I've had this for a long time. I just needed to use it, finish it up. And it was starting to have a funny smell. And so anyway, I went ahead and used it up. And this is from Barefoot Venus. Anyway, I probably won't repurchase that. I'm not really a body oil kind of person. I mean, I'll use it, but I'm not, if I have it, I'll use it, but it's not, I would prefer like body butters and, things like that, body creams. Okay, and then I've got some eye creams here. And I also have another sample. Let me just share these eye creams first. This is from Elizabeth Mott. It's called Sure Thing. And it's an under eye cream with vitamin C and peptides. Helps to reduce dark circles and puffiness. Lovely, lovely little eye cream. And this little bit right here lasted me a long time. And I can't remember where I got this at. It was in a subscription box. I don't know if it was Ipsy or Allure or where. Anyway, it took me forever to use it up, because it was in with as a part of my rotation. But I did like it. I liked it a lot. But again, I'm not going to run out and buy it because I've got other eye creams in the house that I'm trying to use. But I can recommend it to you all if you're in the market. I usually add hot chocolate and whipped cream. I drink almond milk, and then there's an almond milk creamer too. Yeah, right. I know about all that. The almond milks. Everybody has different preferences, on how they like their coffees. You know, I think that's how Starbucks stays in business because it's like a sense of individuality when you go in there. You could order, in a number of different variety of ways and be perfectly happy, because you could have it your way. But if I was to go to Starbucks, which we don't have one here, but if I was to go, I would probably order a caramel macchiato. I just love those things. Okay, here's another cream, eye cream from Blink, Blinc. And I use this in my Sunday night skin treats over the last couple of months quite often. And I really did enjoy this. And it's got a peptide complex in it as well. And it's ophthalmologist and dermatologist tested. And anyway, this is another one I can recommend. And I used it mostly at night, where the one from Elizabeth Mott I used mostly during the day. So anyway, I enjoyed that. And then from Murad, we have a rapid dark spot correcting cream. Just a little sample, and it was like it's a serum, but it corrects, um, you know, like hyperpigmentation, freckles, any kind of aging dark spots, but you have to be consistent with it for it to really be effective. So if you just use it like as a hit and miss thing, you're not going to see that good of results. But it is an expensive cream when you buy the full size. But my advice is if you do have spots and you want to get rid of them and you're in the market, this would be a good product. But take my advice and use it every day. Every day, every day, every day. So, but anyway, a little sample like that, I really didn't see um, I've got a spot here. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's like on this cheek right here. It looks like a big giant freckle. But anyway, I really would like to see that fade and go away. So I probably have that same product in my stash somewhere. I just need to dig it out. The almond milk works well with the dairy sensitivity, and it's 30 calories. That's great, especially if you are trying to, count calories and stay away from sugar and all that. Okay, then I have like a lip stain here. It's called uh, Dragon Dragon Rants, RANCE. I think that's what this says. Anyway, I got this, I think, in a Medusa's makeup. Dragon Rants. Anyway, it's a lip stain. It's a kind of a here. Let me put it on. I'll show it to you. It's kind of a red color, and it's really wet when you first put it on, but it dries quick, and it leaves a stain on your lips. But I don't know. It's weird. It's like I want to put something on over it because it doesn't offer any shine. It doesn't uh there's no moisture to it at all. And it does stain the lips, which I guess if that's all you really want, that's fine. But anyway, I want to put some lip gloss on over it. Something to, you know, bring some hydration in. Anyway, just it's the formula, I think, is what bothers me. It's not so much that I don't like the color, because the color is fine. I'm just putting that lip gloss on over it makes me look like I've got vampy lips. So that's that lip gloss though over a red, which is not a bad combination. The purple in it shows up really good, but it's just this product here. It's so weird to me. Anyway, I gave one away and I kept one. And then I used this a couple of times and then I was like, mm-mm. So anyway, I'm going to let it go. Yeah, it turned out to be like the color of my shirt. So anyway, I'm done with that. I'm done with that. Let me get this off, y'all. I don't know if it's going to come off. I'm going to try to wipe some of it back. But let me just show you this one from Tarte. This is nice, y'all. And a lot of people don't like these little maracuja, lip products because they're it's called juicy lip, but it's kind of smushy like, and if you push it too far out, it's going to smush all around the edges of the dispenser. And if you're a neat freak like I am when it comes to your makeup applicators, it'll bug you. But anyway, I don't even know if I like this combination. It's just a lip stain, y'all. I just don't like it. I don't mind a lip stain as long as there's some kind of emollient to it, and it's not so dry. It's a different formula. It feels different on your lips than a liquid lipstick. A matte liquid lipstick. It's just, I don't know. It's weird. All right, enough of me griping about the lip stain. It's a rare thing for me to just not like something. It has to be, it's most of the time it's a personal preference, to not like something. It's not that the product itself is a bad product. A lot of people may like it, but for me, it's not my cup of tea. Okay. Let's continue with the skincare. I want to go in tonight. I think that toner's had a chance to work. And so I just want to be careful what I use because it does have those BHAs in it. So I think I'm going to try to use some of this serum here. It's got niacinamide in it, which is, a really good compatible ingredient for BHAs. And it's from Bella, and it's yellow. And I'm at the end of it. And so anyway, I'm just going to put one drop from the dispenser on my face. I'm going to try not to overdo it on the skincare tonight. I don't want the skincare ingredients to peel or peel off. So that feels pretty good. You like the color of this shirt, Jen? This fuchsia color is, I mean, I have a few shirts that are kind of made similar. And I kind of dug this one out of the bottom of the pile this week because I was wanting to do that look with that black cherry palette. And I thought this color shirt would be ideal for that palette promenade video that I actually, my collar's standing up, that I actually posted yesterday. So if y'all haven't seen it yet, go and watch it because that palette made the prettiest. Um, it was just awesome, the way that it all came together. I really enjoyed the final look. I really enjoyed the process. And I'm going to definitely be using that palette again. And if you remember, those of you that were here, I swatched it last Sunday night. It was the first one that I swatched. And they are still having the sale. Simply Posh Cosmetics is still having that 40% off sale. And so they put out an email this week saying that they are um, trying to clear out their current inventory to make way for some new things. So y'all get over there, buy you some pretty palettes. Get that black cherry one. That's a nice one if you like purples. All right, now I'm going to go in with this Dew Dream Night Cream. This is from Lorella as well. And, I've been surprised at how nice these products are from Lorella that they've been sending in the boxes. And everything that they've sent has just been really nice. Anyway, this is like I don't know if y'all can see it. It's right there on my middle finger. It's like a wet gel. It's really soft. And it's not runny per se, but it is kind of liquidy. Once it touches your skin, it starts to like melt. And it's got these like little red skincare, I don't know, it's like some kind of burst thing that bursts, little red balls that burst on your skin when you rub it in. And so I don't know if that's like a special ingredient. I need to get on their website and study, read more about it. Anyway, it's called Dew Dream Night Cream, and it does work really good at night. But I like it because it's lightweight and it plays well with others. Oh, yeah, that feels really good. Okay, I'm going to let that soak in, then I'll come back and do an eye cream in a few minutes. Right now, I need to put some nail cream on. I've been using this one from Onks. It's called Hardest Hoof. And it's supposed to really strengthen your nails. It's not a cuticle cream. It doesn't help remove the cuticles, but it strengthens the actual nail itself. So it's not a cuticle cream or a substitute for a cuticle cream. It just helps strengthen your nails to keep them from, splitting and peeling and breaking and all that stuff. But again, this is one of those products that you just need to use every day. You know. So anyway, just a little bit of nail cream. And it makes your skin on your fingers look kind of glowy and shiny. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but my little ring light here is getting kind of dim. I've got it plugged into a little battery. Got this battery pack. It's really cool. Terry's job sent it to him for a Christmas gift, and you can charge it up and carry it with you and use it for devices that are cordless. And, when you're on the go, it's just a really handy little thing to have, even just carrying it around the house. Let me just unplug it from the battery pack and plug it into the computer itself. Get a little bit more brightness. Okay, so there's that cuticle, nail cream. So it makes your nails kind of shiny and glowy, and they look healthy. Whenever you use it, see that shine? It just makes your nails look healthy. I like it. And then I'm going to put some eye cream on. And I need to find something for my lips other than what I've already got on here that I've tried to wipe off. So, are y'all doing some skincare with me? This is the Drunk Elephant vitamins. It's called C Tango Multivitamin Eye Cream. And I keep reaching for this. This was a boost item I got a couple months ago. And if you dispense a whole pump, it's more than ample product for your under eye area. And I've tried this in the day, I've tried it at night, and I really like it. It's a nice cream, and it's very how can I word this? It's not lightweight like a moisturizer. It's heavier than a moisturizer, and it's a very emollient, and it avoids that. If you put it on before you do your makeup, it helps avoid that cakey under eye look that concealer and powders can sometimes give you, especially as you age. So anyway, it reflects light, some really nice hydration. So anyway, lots of vitamins in this one. I like it. It's called Power 5C with an 8 peptide blend. So you can use it on top of an eye serum, like if you have an eye serum you want to use, and then use that cream on top of it. It'll work. They work well together. It plays well with others. All right. Very good. Very good. So I am glowing. My skin is glowing. Let's see if I can find a lip balm for nighttime. My little Walmart tin here, my beauty box. Let's go in with my good old standby, the Bally Balm Orange Coconut. As we get towards the bottom of this tube, it's a thinner, it seems thinner. It's not as thick as what it once was. And I don't know if that means it needed to be mixed up, from before, or if it's starting to break down. It still smells really good, so I don't know. And I've got some body lotion here. I need to use it, but it smells like roses, and I have to be in the mood for it because the scent is strong. And I really don't want to smell that right now. So I will put that back. Do y'all like avocados? I know this is totally random. But anyway, my sale paper for the grocery store was right there with all that stuff that I was just moving around. And they've got avocados 3 for $1. So they're in season right now. If you like avocados, it is a healthy fat and it's actually considered a fruit. And you can use it in a number of different ways. I like them. My favorite way to eat it, of course, is to make guacamole and eat it with chips, which chips aren't all that healthy because all the salt and fat and everything. But, once a week or once every other week, it's not bad. Anyway, I love avocados. I like avocados on buttered toast or in a salad or on a taco. I just like them. Emily, you like them? I got a response out of Emily. I know you're a busy mom. You have to multitask. You have to listen with one ear while your hands are busy taking care of them babies. All right, y'all. I'm ready to do my giveaway. For those of you that are interested, that are in the live stream, if you want to sign up for this mask giveaway, just say me in the comments, and I'm going to get going with this, and we'll wrap this live stream up. I like Neutrogena body oil. It has a nice scent to it. It's called Rain Bath. Neutrogena has some good products. Their face wash, the cleansing face wash that they have, it's a gel. I love to use it to clean my makeup brushes with. All right, just type me in the comments if you're interested in the mask giveaway. This trash can back. Nobody? Nobody's interested in the giveaway tonight? I mean, I don't have to give it away. I'm being patient. I'm waiting, giving y'all a chance to respond. I don't know what's going on. Nobody's really talking. Okay. All right. I understand. Everybody's got plenty of masks. They don't need any more from me. All right, y'all. I'm going to wrap this live stream up. And I hope that you guys are going to have a good evening and a good week. Hope those of you that are snowed in, that you can see the light of day pretty soon, and stay warm, stay healthy. Y'all take care of yourselves and drink plenty of water, get plenty of rest. Thanks for joining me tonight. I appreciate y'all. And I love each and every one of you. Here's Sweet Pea. She said she loves you too. You tell everybody you love them. All right. We love y'all. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for watching the replay. We appreciate your support and all that YouTube love. And we just want to say thank you very much. All right. God bless you all tonight is my prayer. I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.